We all know the movie Tron, future, all the roads light up, motorcycles with glowing tires, everything like that. Well, this may actually be just around the corner, and you may ask how, or why? Well, there's a new invention called solar roads, and they're actually a smart road. They're a solar panel in the road, and it's going to cause huge impacts on this country. We may be getting an upgrade, and they reduce greenhouse gases, may eliminate all of our power bills, and change the way that we drive forever. So I major in mechanical engineering, and I've been following the solar roadway system ever since it began. And so I believe I'll be able to teach you a little bit about this new technology. All right, so I'm here to inform you about solar roadways, what they are, what's their purpose, how much energy can they actually produce, the impact they will have on the nation, what it means to be for our future. So I'll start by telling you what exactly they are. Solar roadways the name was given by the founder of Indiegogo, Scott Brusaw. They're hexagonal tiles that are about 3 foot by 3 foot, and these tiles are possibly what's going to change the entire world. Each of the tile is filled with a multitude of electronics, mainly solar cells that are going to gather energy from the sun. And their purpose is to replace all the roadways, all the pavements, everything in the entire United States. And it's going to upgrade to something more useful. Let's see. It may be what we need to bring this entire country's infrastructure into the future. And it's actually going to replace almost all the petrol-based asphalt that we have. Let's see. These are not the basic they're not the basic solar panels you see on the roof. Instead, these are smart tiles. They have processors on them, they have lights, they have LEDs, pressure sensors, and a multitude of other things. They actually become the road. The LED lights on it can actually make the street signs, the street lights, the street lines, and everything. And it's going to change the way we commute for the rest of our life. So we know that there's many features, but the main reason for these things is creating energy. So just how much energy can they create? Well, the tiles can actually create an astonishing amount of energy due to just the vast scale. A study from the Geophysical Unit in the newsletter EOS from the American Geophysical Unit said that roughly 31,000 square miles of paved surfaces are in the contiguous United States, which is roughly the same size as Ohio. And in a study from the Electricity Overview by the Energy Information Administration, we believe that roughly the United States uses about 40,000 billion kilowatt hours a year, which is a lot. But on the Solar Roadways website, they state with a bunch of calculations that they could roughly produce, if all the roads were completely filled with them, they could produce about 13,000 billion kilowatt hours per year. So let's think about that. That means about 3 times the amount of energy that the United States produces is going to be created just from these roads themselves. That's about 1.5 times the amount of energy that the entire world uses in 1 year. So basically it has the potential to replace all petroleum-based power plants, which is going to completely cut off about 50% of the greenhouse gases in America. So besides the electricity and how much it's created, there's also other benefits that can be seen. An upgrade to the paved areas will not only fix the crumbling infrastructure of America, it also creates jobs and helps the environment in the process. The American Society of Civil Engineers gave the United States a grade report of a D for infrastructure, meaning we're pretty much failing, and all of our infrastructure is crumbling down. But the solar roads will possibly be what it takes to give us back to an A. In an interview with Innovation Nation, they believe that this can actually create millions of jobs through means of the manufacturing of the tiles, installing the tiles, and maintaining the tiles. Along with, we believe 50% of greenhouse gases are caused from power plants, So since they produce about 3 times the amount, the solar roads can be completely eliminated. I mean, 50% of greenhouse gas can be completely eliminated. So what else is on here? And what else do they have to give us? To round this up, solar roadways. As mentioned before, the solar roadways are packed with many different features, including LED lights that can change the roadways. They're all completely programmable, meaning there's an accident on the side of the roads could actually go around it, giving us a better way to commute and causing less congestion. For safety features, there's pressure sensors, which can detect fallen trees, boulders, and crossing animals, which can give us a warning about a quarter mile before we even get there, giving us time to slow down, causing safety. Also, there's heating elements in them, which means no ice on the roads, no snow, and which can possibly prevent disasters such as like the Atlanta snow system that we had. And my favorite part, kind of cool to think about, you go up to a field, basketball court, not feeling basketball today. So what do? Click a button, and the tennis court comes on. Or even better, think about the next concert you go to, and it's completely road with all these tiles. Bass drops, you look down and the entire floor lights up. Yeah. Mind blown? Mine would be. So to round this up, we learned a great deal about solar roadways. The system filled with many features, and if implemented, it can create 3 times the amount of power that we have, making petrol-based power obsolete. We learned about the magnitude it has on creating jobs in the environment, and we learned about a couple cool features. Though it's still in the developmental stage, the fact that something can change the world entirely is astounding. So brace yourself, the future is around the corner.
Mayor, others?